Hey, Pastor Allen. Hey, thanks for taking the time to sit down with me and chat a little bit, let the people of Grace Family get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
So, Pastor Allen, what is your title now at Grace Family Church?
I'm the executive pastor in charge of the creative arts.
You know, I was in a choir once.
Oh, you were? How was that?
It was a dark time in my life, but thanks for reopening the wound.
Well, you brought it up.
Well, that's debatable.
No,
So you were from Flamingo Road Church, is that correct? That's down in Miami?
it's actually in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
So when you moved here from there, was it hard becoming a U.S. citizen and learning a new language?
Well, it's actually part of the United States.
Well, let's just agree to disagree on that, but anyway.
Yeah.
So I was actually told that you had a tattoo of a flamingo. Could we see this tattoo? You know, maybe we shouldn't. Let's just move on to the next question. In Proverbs it reads, sometimes you make the right decision and sometimes you make the decision right.
I don't think that's in Proverbs.
Well, maybe it was a Chinese proverb. But anyway, how did you know that Grace Family was the right decision?
My wife and I had been, praying and seeking God for a really long time, several months, and God nudged us to begin to pray for where He wanted us next, and through that experience and through meeting Pastor Craig and getting to worship with you guys here on the weekends, He really revealed to us that this was the place because that peace came to both of us.
Excellent, excellent. So were you at all nervous that Pastor Craig wasn't going to hire you because you're so much taller than he is?
That was a concern, yeah, and I asked him about his basketball experience, and he had none.
Right. But he does love sports.
Very competitive.
Yes, he is. And I was wondering how you were going to weave sports analogies into the worship.
That is something we want to do, but given the poor performance that Pastor Craig had at game day, I don't know.
But you are aware that he is going to force you to start writing worship songs to Tim Tebow.
We had that clearly stated in the contract that wouldn't happen.
Let's move on to some of your background. Some people may not be aware that you actually got your master's in vocal performance off the internet.
That's not true.
I thought so. So is it true that you are an Elvis impersonator?
Yeah, that is true.
That's the jingle, that's the jingle, that's the jingle bell run. Bring it on down, boys, here we go. That's the jingle, that's the jingle, that's the jingle bell run. The jingle bell run. Yeah. Woo! Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the jingle bell run, baby, right there. Yeah. Hang on
now. Let's talk about your family. Tell us about your family.
My oldest daughter is a junior at USF. My middle daughter is in school in Tallahassee. Then Jenna, our youngest, is a junior at Land O'Lakes High School.
Excellent. So 3 daughters.
3 daughters.
Wow, get your hands full. And what about your son?
Don't have a son.
Really? Wow, it says here. What, do we have his son? Let's bring his son out. Can his son come out? This is great.
Disturbing.
Pastor Allen has tears of joy.
Thank you, my boy. I thought you left a long time.
Wow. I love my job.
Whew.
So tell me, how does it feel to have Dr. Phil as your younger, more successful brother?
No comment.
Okay, all right, we'll leave that one there. When do you think that Pastor Craig will force you to start your own regional campus?
Not soon enough.
Excellent.
Yes.
And finally, what is your exit strategy?
Whatever the boss says.
You mean Pastor Craig?
Oh, no, my wife.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Well, listen, Pastor Allen, that's all the time we have. I'd like to thank you
Thank
for
you.
sitting down and taking some time and answer some questions.
Thank you.
All right.
So when are you going to join the choir?
I'm not really into that sort of thing.
Yeah?
Dark time, remember?
Dark
Yeah.
times, yeah.
Yeah, you won't let that go, will you?